Those of you who are back, and today we're predicting the Baltimore Ravens heading to Buffalo to take on the Buffalo Bills in the divisional round of the playoffs. Now, this game's going to be Sunday night football. I don't know. Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Does that count as Sunday night football? I don't know. Comment down below. Smash the like and subscribe button, man. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on any content. I really appreciate it. And today, who do I think wins? Baltimore versus the Bills. First off, the MVP race. You know, I know the MVP voting has already been cast. That doesn't make sense to me. The winner of this game should be the MVP in my eyes. I don't care. Lamar Jackson could have 4 passing touchdowns and Josh Allen could have 1. If the Bills still win this game, I think Josh Allen should be the MVP. I think this should be a winner. It should be not only do you advance, the quarterback gets MVP. That's what I think should be for stake here. It's not, but in an ideal world, that would be pretty funny. Now, we actually saw this matchup already once in 2024, and guess what happened? The Bills went to Buffalo. Sorry. The Bills went to Buffalo, yeah. The Bills came from Buffalo to head to Baltimore, and they got smacked around. Ravens won 35-10. Wasn't even close, man. The Ravens scored 3 touchdowns on their first 4 possessions, and they were up 21-3 at halftime. Now, after halftime, the Ravens won 14-7, so it kind of closened up a little bit after half, but still, 35-10 was the final. What's important to note from that game, Josh Allen had a bad game. 16 of 29, 180 yards, 0 passing touchdowns. James Cook had a bad game. 9 carries, 39 yards. Ray Davis, bad game. Khalil Shakir, 4 for 62, not bad. Keon Coleman, 3 for 51, not bad. Kincaid, 5 for 47, not bad. Besides that, nobody did anything. Their only touchdown of the day came on a 3-yard Ty Johnson rush. Whereas the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson went 13 of 18 for 156 yards, 2 touchdowns. He didn't have to pass it because Derrick Henry had 24 carries for 199 yards. That's right, 200 rushing yards and 1 touchdown. Lamar Jackson had 6 rushes for 54 yards and 1 touchdown. So Lamar Jackson had a 3-touchdown day. Justice Hill had a big game, 6 catches, 80 yards and a touchdown. And really, something important. In that game, Zay Flowers had 1 catch for 10 yards. And the reason that's important is because Zay Flowers, it's looking like he probably isn't playing against the Buffalo Bills. So that is a loss for this Baltimore Raven team. But to be honest, they didn't need him to win the first time. Now, things are different. It's looking like the weather might not be great. There's a 40% chance of snow showers, winter weather, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be cold. It smells like ground and pound football. And who won the ground and pound football the first time? Well, this game was in week 4. Things have changed. And the Bills are 9-0, undefeated at home in Buffalo. So the Bills haven't lost. The Bills are actually favored to win this one by 1 point. Actually, you know what? The line might have changed. I saw somewhere that the Bills were -1. I'm on FanDuel right now. The Bills are +1.5. So this game is actually looking like it's 50-50. It's a toss-up. Vegas doesn't even know who to bet on. Honestly, it's hard for me to come to a conclusion as who's going to win. But if you want to have a solid parlay, if you want to have a good bet this week, this is going to have to be the game that you get right. So it's important to break this down in a couple caveats. The reason I think the Ravens might have a good chance in this game is because in week 4, the Baltimore Ravens defense was trash. We're going to have a healthy team for both of these teams here, besides probably Zay Flowers. But if I look at the Baltimore Ravens season and who was this team in week 4? Well, the first couple weeks of the season, the Chiefs dropped 27 on the Ravens and they lost. The Raiders dropped 26 on the Ravens and the Ravens lost. The Cowboys dropped 25 on the Ravens and the Ravens won barely. And then the Ravens defense had their best game of the season and the Ravens held the Bills to 10. So this was a worse Ravens defense than right now that held the Buffalo Bills to 10 points. Now, Amari Cooper's here. Josh Allen has started clicking with his receivers for sure. That's why he's in the MVP race. But I think that Lamar Jackson deserves the MVP. If you compare Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen side by side, Lamar Jackson basically wins in every single category. Passing yards, rushing yards, touchdowns, less interceptions, I think. Lamar Jackson has been a man on a mission this year. And the only thing that Buffalo has going for them is I think that Buffalo's home field advantage is very, very crucial right here. The Bills are 9-0 at home. Can Baltimore come in and win a road game? Tough environment. Bills fans are going to be crazy. You won't be able to hear the call. The main crucial element in this game is what type of a day can Derrick Henry have? Derrick Henry, how did he do in the wild card when the Ravens won 28-14? Keep in mind, the Bills basically got the rest of their starters in the fourth quarter against the Broncos because the Bills handled business 31-7 in a blowout type game. Well, Baltimore Ravens, Derrick Henry had 26 carries, 190 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Lamar Jackson looked just fine without Zay Flowers. Rashad Bateman had a touchdown catch. Justice Hill had a touchdown catch. Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews stepped up. The Ravens had found ways to win consistently, and the over-under for this game is set at 51.5. It's a pretty solid over-under. It means both of these teams are expecting to score some points early and often. Derrick Henry is minus 230 to score a touchdown, and after that, it comes down to Josh Allen and James Cook, who are 50-50 to score a touchdown at FanDuel. That means that they're expecting Derrick Henry to have a solid day if he's minus 220 to score a touchdown. If Derrick Henry has a good day, I think the Baltimore Ravens can win this game. You know, it's as easy as this. Hand the ball off to Derrick Henry. If he doesn't get 5 yards to carry, then the Buffalo Bills are probably going to win. But if Derrick Henry, you can just hand it off. The crowd is cheering. It's third down and 2. But if Derrick Henry gets that 3 yards to get a first down conversion, the Ravens will have no problem, I think. Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, and the ground game, it could be a shootout, or the Ravens defense that has stepped up and gotten better towards the latter half of the season could hold the Buffalo Bills to a home loss for the first time ever. That's right. I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens on the road. I don't know. At this point, I don't even know who's favored. So I'm going to call them the dogs. Give me the Ravens as dogs. Let's go. My dogs pick last week was the Commanders, and the Commanders smacked around the Buccaneers. Can the Ravens do it again this week, man? Smash the like and subscribe button. Comment down below who you got. Peace out. Thanks for watching.